I still had something to fall back on. And so I quit and I jumped into real estate full time and I focused on the right things to start getting me business activities. So you can't do both. You're not going to be able to do both at the same time. You can't do both full time, I guess is my point. You can't be a great contractor or person in construction for your dad's company and a great full time salesperson. You have to pick one or the other. Or you could make a schedule where you did one of them part-time. Maybe it's real estate full-time and construction part-time, or construction full-time and real estate part-time. And that might look like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you do real estate, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you do construction, or Monday through Thursday, you do construction, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you do real estate. And in that time where you're working on real estate, you're strictly focused on generating opportunities. You're not working on websites and business cards like I mentioned before. You're working on the things that are going to bring you business. And then you're also stacking away some money. Hopefully you can save some money so that you can get a little bit of a cushion so that you can eventually quit the construction job and go full on in real estate and have some comfort there. Now, this doesn't work unless you define how much money you need in the bank to do this, and by when are you going to quit, and what schedule are you going to follow 100% of the time for a short period of time while you're doing both. And if you can define those things and you can follow those things, then you can get what you want. But until we as people define those things, we will never get there. You see, if I say I want to be successful, but I don't define what success is, I'm not going to get there. So success might be selling 20 homes in 1 year, but I've got to define what that is and how to do it. And so just like that, you have to define what schedule you can work with, and you've got to stick to it. You've got to define how much money in savings would it take you to feel comfortable quitting and get there. And then you should put a deadline on it. I need to do this by August 31st, or I need to do this by September 15th. And then you've got to go all in on it and know that it's temporary to do both at the same time, because that's going to be a big schedule. Or you got to do like me and quit cold turkey and put your back up against the wall and know that you could go back to that construction career. Now, I know I'm a little bit long-winded, but stick with me